Good morning, youth. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to jump right in with the midweek video. We are in Proverbs chapter 11, starting in verse 9 this week. And it says, "With his mouth, the godless man would destroy his neighbor, but by knowledge the righteous are delivered. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. But by the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, and by the mouth of the wicked it is overthrown. Whoever belittles his neighbor lacks sense, but a man of understanding remains silent. Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered. Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in abundance of counselors there is safety." So in this section, this next section in Proverbs, remember we are in that part of Proverbs where it is just general wisdom on various topics. And so this section of Proverbs 11, all of these Proverbs here deal with the social benefit of wisdom. How having wisdom, having godly wisdom, not only benefits ourselves, but benefits the people and the culture and the society around us. And we are told a number of facets here of how this works out. But what we need to know is that wisdom has social implications. So when we go about seeking to live a godly and a life that is characterized by godly wisdom, it is beneficial to us, especially in our walk and in our practice of our faith. But it also has a benefit to the culture and the world around us. We're told that the words of the godless man destroys his neighbor. And if you've ever seen somebody speak harshly with their neighbor, not in a way that tries to promote love or building up, you've seen this. But the acts of the righteous, they stand in contrast to that, and they actually deliver people. Notice the difference between the words of the godless man and the acts of the righteous. Wisdom is not just having a bunch of stuff to say. It often has just as much to do with how we live and what we do. The righteous bring goodness to the places that they inhabit and that they interact with, but the wicked bring difficulty. A person who pursues those things, they actually make stuff harder for the people around them in the long run. We do better to be quiet than to speak up and harm another person. And so if the principle here is, if you're ever met with the choice between the two, choose to just hang back for a second. Take a minute, think about it. Am I actually going to help this situation, or am I going to make it worse? It's practicing that wisdom. The guidance of the wise affects more than just individuals. And so all of these things are encouraging us to remember that the way we live, it does impact our lives, but it has a direct impact on the people around us. Our actions and our things we say and the ways we live, we are not the only ones who have to experience the consequences of that. And so as a result, the teacher in the book of Proverbs is encouraging us to choose godly wisdom, so that way it not only has a benefit for our lives, but that hopefully that will spill over and benefit the people around us as well. So I'll leave you guys with that this week. We will see you Sunday. Love y'all. Have a good one.